The Holy Roman Empire, often regarded as the most feared and respected empire while they were at their peak, known for their great architecture that has lasted through the years and their military that put fear into many people. That was until some German boys decided they didn't want that to happen anymore and absolutely pranked them. Now, I'm not here to give you a history lesson. I'm here to restore the Holy Roman Empire using Mount and Blade Bannerlord. Let's go. Now, in order to restore the Holy Roman Empire, there are some things that had to be done. So first, we start in the empire. I've given myself skills to increase my vigor and my cunning and my social in order to be able to lead people better and just overall be a better commander like Julius Caesar would have wanted. Now, before we actually start, I'm gonna lay down the rules here. Uh, well, the goal first off is to unite all the Empire factions, and then second, the rules. We can only use Empire troops. They can only be from city or from towns because the Romans didn't really recruit from cities, and I have to have actual Roman troop composition. So getting into the game here, we're making our banner. You must go with the SPQR, even though it doesn't say it. We all know what it is. And I decided that I was going to start my journey by going to Poros. Now, I thought that I could pick up some charcoal, some hardwood in order to get some easy early money, but it turns out Poros didn't have any. So I decided to go up to a village where I knew that there would be some hardwood so that I could start to increase my smithing skill because for those of you who do not know, smithing is the best way to increase your wallet. So I go up there, I get some wood, start talking to these people about Nertez's folly and the Battle of Pandraic or whatever it's called. And then I continue along my merry way until I run into these boys that buy some horses off of them so I can carry some more hardwood. And then we're now going to Lycaron, which is the closest one, where I'm hoping that I can trade to see what they have there and possibly turn my hardwood into charcoal. But it's not really that useful considering I only have two hardwood. But I digress. With these workhorses, we now have added capacity, so next time I decide to go back to the town, I'm able to get some more wood so that it's not me literally making one charcoal per turn. Now, the reason that I am trying to upgrade my smithing is because smithing is broken, and very easily you can make like 50,000, 60,000, even the highest I've ever gotten was $150,000 weapons. But along the way here, we were intercepted, had to pay them off. So we get to the town, get some more hardwood. We also purchased a Pugio from Lycaron, which is nice because it gives you one of all the good materials in the game except for the last level of steel. Then we get rolled up on by 5 bandits and we get absolutely pranked. So now we are a prisoner of war. Uh, the only good part about this is we don't have to worry about feeding ourselves. But despite this, we get drug around for a couple days before I escape and keep on heading to Poros. Now, for some reason, the game wanted me to go up, so I had to change that. So now we're going back towards our location, and we run into another group of bandits. 9 of them this time, and I have no choice but to retreat. I can't do anything against that. Unrealistic. And then after being drugged around for another couple days, we get free, and we try to do what we've been trying to do this whole time and get to Poros when I see these other 9 group of bandits. I get tired of this. I decide, you know what, I'm gonna go get some troops. I get 3 Imperial recruits and then head to Zionica in order to try to find some trade goods that I can sell off at Poros for a better price because I'm pretty broke right now. And I'm looking at the smithing, seeing what I have, if I could build the two-handed sword that usually sells well. And it's not ideal. You usually want some tier 4 parts because even if you don't have the skill to make it a good weapon, it'll still sell for a high amount due to the parts and the overall increased damage even if you have negative modifiers. I'll make a full tutorial on that if you guys want it. And I smelted down that Pugio, crafted the sword, and life was good right now. You know, I went in here, I sold off my sword for 742 dinars, which is a lot less than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. 700 dinars is 700 dinars, and I offload my resources that I don't need. And I'm thinking life's good right now. You know, not there's not too much in terms of stuff at uh, this town, but I'm not really worried about it. And I see those Zyphos or whatever they're called, and I thought in my brain for some reason that they were Pugios. They were in fact not. They are probably some of the worst things in the game if you're trying to smelt, because they give you like nothing and they're more expensive than Pugios. So I ended up buying both of them, which was a huge blunder because I spent literally what I paid for the sword. And when I went to go smelt, this is when I realized that they were not Pugios, and I got really sad. And then I realized I still had to even sleep to get my stamina back, so I was in my bag right here. But despite that, we're going around, you know, we're looking for looters. I got 13 boys now. The coin purse is still a little bit lackluster, but I decided that I'm gonna chase these boys for a good hot minute, because why not? There's only 9 of them. This is gonna be easy claps, and I need to upgrade my troops. So I tell them surrender or die, and it's just way too easy out here. We killed them, and then I realized we get weapons from them, and these weapons smelt for decent things. So then it clicked with me. If I could chase down enough of these bandits, I can have a pretty much infinite supply of resources. So that's what I did, and it went something like this: victory, then victory, then victory. And I just kept on doing that, and the next thing I know, I had like 2,000 coins, and I upgraded all my boys into bowmen. Now you may be saying, but oh, doesn't that break the challenge because you're not using their composition? Here's the thing: no Roman legion ever consisted of only 20 men. So my theory was, if I turn them all into archers right off the bat, we're absolutely deadly against looters. Looters cannot hold us in that situation because we're too good. They'll try to run at us, and then they'll just get absolutely shredded by about 500 arrows. So what I'm gonna do is, next time my clan upgrades and I can get 40 troops, I'm gonna make the rest of them. The split's gonna be about 50% infantry, 25% cavalry, and 25% bowmen. I'm still kind of on the fence about how widespread I want to use the bowmen, because they weren't really seen that much in the Roman military. They what it usually was slingers, which every single Roman legionary was equipped with a slinger and knew how to use it. Um, so bows weren't really seen that much, and also most of the legionaries knew how to throw spears. So, or javelins, I mean. Javelins were really big, which is nice because the infantry from the Empire uses javelins just like the Romans did. But anyway, off on my history tangent. Here we are smelting down all the stuff we've gotten. At this point, our coin purse is growing rapidly, and we're doing solid. We got our force of people that's literally never gonna die to looters. I see that 16 party of looters, but I decide I want to do some more smelting first. So I smelt whatever I can, and then I decide that I'm gonna go make chase on those 16 looters. I'm gonna absolutely give them the business, because it's just they're, they're just below me. They're absolute scum. Um, but I think that actually happens in the next part. So you know, today this was a very good first episode. We got a lot done. We got a solid base. You know, obviously, we're not yet ready to conquer cities or anything, but the Roman army is being built slowly and silently, and at some point, I'm definitely going to join one of the empires. You should let me know in the comments which empire you think I should join, but at the end of the day, they will all fly under one banner, the banner of me, Julius of the Julii house. See you guys.